I will say that frequent engagement online. So what does it mean? Means that I need to communicate frequently with my team on the job and to make sure that all the things is in progress.
I have a morning routine that I firmly follow, whereby I wake up an hour early to have my breakfast while listening to music to boost my mood for the day. After breakfast, I take about 10 minutes to split my workday into chunks to avoid staring at the laptop for a long period of time.
Tips 1. Wake up 1 hour prior to working hour. I will do some stretching in the morning and it helps me focus throughout the day. After that, I will make myself a good breakfast and get ready to kickstart the day.
My tips for working from home and to be more productive is I have 2 tips to share. Firstly is to create your workplace away from your bed or ideally out of your bedroom. This is to avoid procrastination and the temptation to lie on the bed.
Second, I will set a daily goal and to-do list or achievement, which means that I will set which one is my priority, then which one I need to accomplish first. So this will make me more focused, then I can make it done.
Apart from that, I take a 10-minute break every hour or two by playing games or listening to some music to calm myself down, especially on days when I have plenty of things to do.
Tips 2. Set a schedule and stick to it. I always plan my work ahead and make sure to complete them before ending my day. I will also schedule breaks to walk away from the computer screen. Normally, it will be an hour of lunch break and few 10-minute short breaks.
Secondly, it is to stick to your work hours. I think that's really important. It's easy to get tempted and to be carried away with work away from work hours. So that actually kills your productivity. So what you should do is to work during your work hours and off work time, take some me time off, take a break and do whatever else you want besides work.
So the third one, I always set my meeting agenda earlier so that the meeting I will be more productive. I would not want myself to be in the meeting for a long hours.
I prepare my meal over the weekend and cook myself for breakfast and lunch. This is a healthier option as I have control over the ingredients in my meal. While for dinner, I'll have home-cooked dinner by my mother. Also, I'll make sure to drink sufficient amount of water every day.
My respect goes out to all parents out there who are taking care of their children all by themselves and working at home. It is not an easy task. So I have first-hand experience at that as well. I'm absolutely new at it, but there are a few things that I learned that I could share with other parents out there as well. Most importantly is to plan your week. I feel that that's really, really important, especially meals. That can take up a lot of time because we need to fit them well, we need to feed our family well. So what I do is to plan them in advance and prepare them during the weekend, freeze the meals and defrost and cook them during the weekday. So that saves time and the hassle of having to cook something quickly and to juggle the kids tugging at your leg and stuff like that. So that saves a lot of time.
It can be quite a challenge to establish an exercise routine while working from home, which is why I always set a workout alarm for 6 p.m. every day. If ever I can't exercise on a particular day, I would add in another 30 minutes to an hour of exercise on the next day. This way, I don't miss my workout routines.
First, I will make sure all my employees have their own laptops, their mobile phone, and their internet so that they can work from home. And second, I will schedule meeting in advance to make sure that the length of the meeting will not be long, because I always want my team to have a healthy work and life balance. And third, I will set a timeline for my employee to make sure that certain work have to be accomplished at a given time. And number 4, I will say that continuously communication with my team is very important, because sometimes I will need to provide guidelines or provide some help if they need it.
So working from home is it's a new shift for everybody. You know, it's not easy to take this sudden shift, but how I make it easier for my team is to actually respect working hours. Once again, I think that's really important, because working around the clock really kills productivity, and taking breaks actually help with productivity. So allowing my team to have their own me time to do things they love. After all, we're all humans, you know, we're not robots. So we have emotions, we have mental health, wellness that we need to take care of. So I think that's important. I respect that. Working hours only is when we communicate and, you know, really get in touch with work, go on full force, and after working hours we take our breaks. And secondly is to communicate. We're not in the office, but what we do is to communicate well using technology, and that's really helpful so that everyone stays up to date even though we don't see each other face to face.